Naoya Inoue obliterates Nonito Donaire. Now, normally I'm very highly critical of Naoya Inoue, but I think in this fight he actually did a pretty good job of setting patterns and then breaking those patterns. Now, I want to talk about how patterns are kind of for both of us, all right? It's not just important that I pick up on my opponent's patterns, it's important that I understand what patterns I'm sending to my opponent. And this is why the idea of craft is so important. Now, Naoya Inoue here is going to be getting on the line with a stepping jab. He's going to be getting off the line here, and then he's going to get on the line with a stepping hook here, kind of like I want to say an arm punch here, but it's a way for him to control the distance straight through the line, and then come around the line with the hook and kind of give him some space to set up other attacks while not being so predictable for Nonito Donaire. He was able to do that multiple times in the fight and kind of setting that pattern where he'd go on the line here, even with the body shot, and then off, and then on here. And then notice the position that Nonito Donaire gets into in a very pull-like counter-like motion on the second jab when he's more able to read that shot. We can see him bring his weight back. Again, a very consistent pattern, on the line, off the line, and then on the line, stepping, and then trying to step off the line. Very consistent pattern for Naoya Inoue. Now, making sure that you understand what patterns you're sending them so you can break them. And in this sequence here, he's going to come forward with the double jab, and instead of going on the line, off the line, he goes on the line, and then throws a right hand, and he's able to land this shot, and it looked like Nonito Donaire was asleep. And this is because of the patterns that Nonito Donaire was seeing from Inoue that allowed Inoue to kind of sneak this shot in spite of the fact that he's stepping with his jab in this very, very, very obvious pattern, simply breaking it with another obvious pattern, but kind of having an effective opportunity, right? Now, in this sequence here, there was no on the line, off the line motion for Naoya Inoue, but watch this motion as he kind of ducks down here. He crouches here to transfer the weight to his front foot, and he's going to jump up for this shot here. And Naoya, I think Nonito Donaire picked up on it here, and this is one of the first real big punches that he was able to land, a pull counter-like motion as Naoya Inoue kind of crouches down, jumps in, telegraphs it a little bit with that pattern, right? And then kind of tries to jump off the line a little bit with the hook here. Nonito Donaire, again, picking up on a little bit of that pattern there. Now, coming forward, again, he'd been going with the on the line, off the line, or on the line with the double jab, setting up another pattern here, and then breaking it, getting on the line with one jab, and then shooting a two. Even though it didn't land here, we can clearly see that Nonito Donaire was obviously unprepared for this type of attack or this type of pattern or craft or how I'll say, sequence building, right? All the way up until we get to kind of the final sequence of the first round where Naoya Inoue is being kind of pressed. He had just been pressing Nonito Donaire, and now Donaire's trying to come forward. He's going to get on the line with this hook as he steps, and he's going to move off the line, and now he's going to jump back on the line with this hook, and now Donaire is kind of rolling that shot, and look at how he comes up almost ready to throw that right hand, right? Naoya Inoue is jumping off the line again, and now Donaire's going to be kind of in a front foot position when he gets met with the jab, as Naoya Inoue again jumps back on the line. Now he's going to jump off the line, and now when he comes back, Nonito Donaire is in a front foot position, and he thinks that either a hook or a jab is coming, and he's going to be able to pull counter it as he slips this way. But Naoya Inoue, instead of shooting the jab, breaks this pattern as well, as he just saw in the last sequence when he jumped on the hook that Nonito Donaire was looking to pull counter or roll under and find a way to land the right hand. So he gets him to pull, and as Nonito Donaire comes back, he catches him with the beautiful right hand. Excellent shot right there. We'll just go ahead and play it here. Boom, boom. And a great pattern, a great little craft, right? On the line, off the line, on the line, off the line, on the line, off the line, on the line, and then forward, right? If you just count the sequence, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. And you can see Nonito Donaire's right glove right over Inoue's head. Even though I don't think that he got into his perfect position, the amount of weight that Nonito Donaire was generating to his own front foot with his pull counter met with the amount of weight that Inoue was able to get to his front foot, even though he didn't get all the way to the side, was more than enough to drop Donaire and get him the extra point in the first round. Now, the second round was a major butt whipping. It didn't look like Donaire was ready at all. But we're going to be going over and watching that on Patreon, and we're going to be kind of talking about the ideas here that are present in Naoya Inoue's jab. Again, all of this work in here was done off of the jab, okay? And we're going to be kind of talking and ranting, and I'll be talking about the difference between Devin Haney's bullshit jab and Naoya Inoue's actual craft, okay? I was actually pretty impressed with them. Now, also, I just wanted to say right now, I'm out in the UK right now and training. Actually, I was a special guest coach yesterday at the Neasden Boxing Club, or the IQ Boxing Club. It was a pretty fun experience. Met a lot of cool people. Dillian White's coach was there. I'm not sure, but we might wind up sparring. He didn't like some of the things I said in my video, but we'll see. But anyway, shout out to anyone from the Neasden Boxing Club. If you're watching the videos, say what's up. But yeah, we're going to be watching the rest of it on Patreon, watching the whole fight, going over it. Again, there's no copyright on Patreon. And they have tried to shut me down on Patreon, but Patreon allows me to defend my art. Unlike these other YouTube platforms who just side with the creators and then make me fight long stuff. So, again, we'll be watching the full fight, Naoya Inoue versus Nonito Donaire, whatever that means, full fight. Yeah, and ranting about how Haney sucks, I think. All right. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in learning how to fight with a preset kind of combat system, okay, full of craft, and to teach you how to get on the line and set up your jab, set up your right hand, set up your pull counter, set up your pendulum steps, and set up all your offense, and teach you how to fight on the left side of the line, on the right side of the line, to teach you how to do that stuff with a really simple and easy to manage system that I'll teach you on the pads, and that you can transfer directly to your heavy bag routine in case you don't have a coach. And you can learn how to fight with rhythm, with timing, in a very similar way that Naoya Inoue did here, but I want to say a little bit safer, okay? Anyway, that's the Fouts Boxing Combat System. Check it out in the link in the description. And if you're looking for personalized coaching and film studies, again, Patreon is $10 to sign up, $10 a month, or if you want the Patreon unlimited film studies plus personalized coaching is $50 to sign up, or $50 a month. $50 a month. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I guess. Thanks, guys. Later.